Hello, my lovelies. Since you guys seem to like my manicure, and if you saw the tutorial for it that I posted on Instagram, it looked like I was applying like 2 base coats or like 2 clear coats. One of them was actually a peel-off product. So this is me removing it. And this isn't like a regular polish. Therefore, it's not just a matter of just like picking at a corner and then literally ripping it off. You have to use oil to make sure that you're not damaging your natural nails. So that is what I am doing here. And this is literally just whatever was nearby. In fact, they actually make a product that's supposed to pair with this, but I ain't got it, so. And as you can see, there's no damage to my natural nails and they're still strong, not thin or brittle. But on my other hand, I actually didn't apply it. So these I am soaking off traditionally. And if you don't care about nails like whatsoever, feel free to skip if this isn't your thing. I'm sorry. For those who are curious as to what I'm actually doing, I'm trying to give you some commentary. So I just use my e-file to file away the top layer, and then I'm going to apply my like acetone or gel remover. I prefer the silicone ones. I've actually had these for years. You guys may have seen me use the clips, but the only reason I resorted to those is because I started losing one after the other, and then next thing you know, it's like trying to find a hair tie. You have no idea where any of them are. As you can see, my gel is coming off no problem, which I absolutely love, because this is one of the parts that I really hate. Like if it is too time consuming to take off, it almost like defeats the purpose for me even putting it on. And yes, I'm actually cutting these off all the way down to the nubs. I just wanted to try some extensions. And yes, I could keep them on for that, but that just wasn't the look I was going for. So yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing that process, then just let me know down below. And Bae wanted to surprise me by taking me to New York for dinner, so we tried this vegan restaurant. This is actually what he ordered because it's got mushrooms in it. You can see the truffles on top. Still not really about that life, but I did taste it and it was delicious. In fact, I actually wish that I had ordered this, but I did get my fix of rice by ordering the crispy rice, which I quite enjoyed. And I also got the dandan noodles, which unfortunately were not it. It's not that they were bad. A big part of this dish for me is the spice level, and this was absent of all heat whatsoever. It wasn't spicy, not even a little bit. So that left me confused. And speaking of that quality vlogging, you know, that I'm so great at, I went to Muji. So this is me giving you guys a haul, since I clearly failed to bring you to the store with me. But really, it wasn't that exciting. Like, the location that I went to wasn't my favorite. It used to be, so I'm not quite sure what happened there, but it seems like the one in Soho is like better. Yeah, that's my recommendation, but also I haven't been to all of them. So this is my cue to shut up. But also, while we are in the haul spirit, I also wanted to show you some stuff that I got from Yaoi, which is a local and Black owned business that I love. The owner is great at curating pieces that speak to me. So firstly, I picked up some tea because you know me. But what I really went there for was this soap dish, because just how cute is this? And I love that it's also made of like recycled materials as well. And what a lot of you have been waiting for is finally I am getting back in the kitchen. This was me just making like a quick like throw together meal. I didn't have much in the refrigerator, to be honest. There's so many smoothies I could probably make, but food, But I did have some tofu, so I said, you know what? My go-to meal, y'all, when I don't really feel like cooking is just throw some protein or some vegetables on top of some rice, and that's it. And in a perfect world, I would have like dressed that tofu in like some cornstarch so that it just got, you know, a little bit of crispness. But again, she didn't have time for all that. But what she always got time for is onions. Then just made like a quick like marinade with a coconut aminos based teriyaki and also some yuzu juice, which I thought would be a nice combination. More onions because y'all know what it is already. And yes, you would normally put in the white, but I'm going in reverse because y'all know I love me some onion flavor. I don't care if it's raw or cooked, I will eat it anyway. So do remember, if you're not crazy, you might want to garnish with the green and not the white. This is officially a reminder. Sis, get up and clean your edge brush. What is you doing? When's the last time you did it? Don't lie. You ain't fooling nobody. I already know. So just come on, get up and do this with me. What I like to do is just add a facial cleanser, since this is predominantly on my face, but you could also use shampoo, up to you. And then I take a comb to agitate the bristles, and this makes sure that I get out any like product buildup, but also any shed hairs as well. And since you guys seem to like the cleaning montages, I thought I'd throw in another one for you. And since I also got a question like in my last apartment about how I use my Muji cleaning system, since I picked up those new pieces in New York, I'm going to show you how I use them in the shower. And obviously I have a new mop, but if you want to see the other attachments, let me know because I do still use them. And again, as y'all know, this I take as the perfect opportunity to listen to an audiobook. So this portion of the video is sponsored by Audible. This is literally the only way that I read now. And currently I'm still listening to Big Magic. And what I love about that, unlike most audiobooks, this one is actually voiced by the author, which I find really refreshing because like the words just run off the tongue differently. Like she wrote the words, so she really knows how to emulate them. What I wasn't expecting was the humor. So I'm actually really enjoying listening to it. And although I don't really struggle with the creativity because it's just something that I've put into practice, being the Gemini that I am, seeing those projects to the end can be challenging. So this has been beneficial and I definitely recommend it to you guys. So if you feel you need another one to add to the list, check it out. And don't forget that Audible members do get 1 credit every month, which is good for like any title, and get access to other selects like podcasts. So if you guys want to give it a try, you can use my link down in the description box. Just go to audible.com/abetweene or text abetweene to 500 500.